Okay, so this is a problem. In this problem, you are going to calculate the flexible budget for the number of units are 40,000 and 75,000 units. And in this problem, the base is given for 1000. That means 1 lakh units. For 1 lakh units, it is given and all the expenses are given for per unit. Now you're going to calculate for 1 lakh unit is based on that. You're going to calculate for 40,000 units and 75,000 units. The first expenses is direct material. So the direct material, usually the direct, any expenses, if it is direct, then it will be called as variable expenses. So variable expenses. So I am writing variable expenses. Okay. And it is given direct material is 95 rupees per unit. So one unit it is 95 rupees means, and for 1 lakh unit is how much? So if you wanted to know the total amount, you have to take per unit multiply by number of units. So per unit is 95 and multiply by 1 lakh, it is coming 9 lakh, 95 lakhs. Okay, coming to remaining. So you're going to calculate for 40,000 units and 75,000 units. And this is variable. So what is the formula for variable? If it is variable expenses, then per unit will be same. Okay, so per unit will be same means I am going to write the per unit in the column per unit column same. Per unit column same. So how many number of units they are asking for all, you have to use the per unit same amount you are going to apply. Okay, so per unit is you have written. Now you are going to calculate the amount. Okay, so I am giving the column for this color. It will be easy for you to identify. Okay, so you can check per unit C. Now you are going to calculate what is the total amount. So what is the total amount? Total amount is easy. Per unit multiplied by number of units. Per unit is 95 and multiplied by number of units is here 40,000 units. That's it. It is 38 lakhs. And for here also per unit is 95 rupees and you are going to calculate for 75,000 units. So equal per unit is 95 rupees into 75,000. So this is 71 lakhs 25,000. So for 40,000 units it is 38 lakhs and for 75,000 units it is 71 lakhs 25,000. Any doubt? Next is direct labor. Direct labor. This is also direct expenses, so this will be considered as variable expenses. Okay. For per unit, how much is the amount? 50 rupees. So take 50 rupees per unit and you are going to calculate for total amount. So total amount is nothing but take the per unit, multiply by number of units, you will get the total amount. So equal to 50 rupees is per unit and multiply by total number of units are 1 lakh. So how much it is coming? It is coming 50 lakhs. Coming 50 lakhs. Okay, so this is variable expenses. So what is our main thing? Variable expenses means per unit will be same. So the per unit column of 50 rupees, I am taking the same thing for others also. Same 50 rupees, here also same 50 rupees. Okay, now we are going to calculate the total amount for 40,000 units. For that, per unit is 50 and multiply by number of units are 40,000 units. Okay, this is 20 lakhs. And for here, the per unit is 50 rupees multiply by 75,000 units. 75,000 units, it is 37 lakhs 50,000. There are two ways you can do this problem. You can segregate all the fixed expenses separately and all the variable expenses separately. Or you can prepare this as a cost sheet format. Cost sheet format means what? All the direct expenses, if you add, you will get the prime cost. Then if you can add production overhead, you will get the factory cost or work cost. Then you can add the administration overhead, you will get the cost of production. Then finally, you can add the selling and distribution overhead, you will get the total cost. Okay, I think in the prime cost, we are going to have only these two. I am going to add these two. I'm going to take the total. Okay, so you are going to give prime cost. Prime cost. So what is the prime cost? Add these two. Okay, this one plus this one. If you add these two, you will get the prime cost. So the for 1 lakh unit, the prime cost is 145 rupees per unit, and totally 1 crore 45 lakhs for the total amount. And for 40,000 units, per unit is 145 rupees. Because this is same, why? Because both the expenses are variable. So the per unit will, there won't be any change in the per unit. So 145 rupees, and take the 40,000 units, if it is coming like 58 lakhs. And for 75,000 units, the per unit is same, that is 145 rupees, and the total amount will be 1 crore 8 lakh 75,000. Okay. After the prime cost, you will be going for production overhead. If you take production overhead, here two types of production overheads are there. One is variable, another one is fixed. We will take one by one. So production overhead. Okay. Production overhead. I have underlined that. There are two types of production overhead is there. One is variable, another one is fixed. Okay, we'll see variable. Variable is how much? Production overhead variable is 40 rupees per unit, and fixed is 5 rupees per unit. We will see one by one. First, we will complete the variable cost. Okay, so per unit is 40 rupees, means what about 1 lakh unit? So 40 rupees into 1 lakh unit is coming 40 lakhs. So 1 unit is 40 rupees and multiply by 1 lakh units. So you'll be getting how much? 40 lakhs. Okay, this is variable. If it is variable expenses, what is our main thing? Variable expenses means per unit will be same. So I'm taking the per unit, and in the per unit column, I'm filling the same thing, 40 rupees, 40 rupees. Okay, so I'll be giving the color, so easy for you. Okay, 40 rupees, 40 rupees. Okay, now I wanted to know the amount for 40,000 units. So for that, what do you have to do? You have to take the per unit amount. That is, amount per unit is 40 and multiply by total number of units. Here number of units are 40,000 units. How much it is coming? 16 lakhs. Okay. Be careful with the commas. Here this is Excel, so it is showing the three digits. Separators are three digits. So you should be careful. I'm writing it as 3 digits. You can write according to our Indian format as a 16 lakhs. Next is this one, equal to per unit is 40 rupees and multiply by number of units or 75,000 units. Okay, it is coming 30 lakhs. Coming 30 lakhs. Next is production overhead fixed. Very important, fixed. Per unit is 5 rupees, and I wanted to know what is the total amount. So for that, what we have to do? You have to take the per unit multiplied by number of units. 5 rupees is the per unit, and the number of units are 1 lakh. Okay, so how much it is coming? Then 5 lakhs. The total amount will be 5 lakhs. Okay, now this is very important. If it is fixed, the expenses are fixed, then what you have to do? the total amount will be same, or the total amount should be same. Will be same, right? It will be same because in the future also I'm taking, that's why it will be same. So this is a fixed. So I am not going to touch this per unit. I am going to touch this total amount. Total amount is how much? 5 lakhs. This will be same means I am taking the 5 lakhs and writing in the total amount column as same. So here also total amount column will be same. Okay. So if it is fixed, then you will be taking the total amount column will be same. Okay. So I'm taking that. So for your purpose, I'm coloring that as same. Okay. So now you're going to fill up the blank. What is the blank you're going to calculate? What is the per unit? Because you have the total amount. In the earlier variable cases, you will be having the per unit same. Okay. So per unit will be same. Per unit will be same. Okay. But in this case of like this, what happens? What happens? See, here it is. I have taken like this. Per unit will be same. Okay, I'll just change the line color. Where is the line color? Yeah. Per unit is change. Okay. Same thing. But in the case of like here, the total amounts are same. This one will be same. Okay. So what do you have to do? Now you are going to calculate what is the amount per unit. So calculation of per unit. Okay. How to calculate per unit? Per unit equal to amount per unit. Okay. Amount per unit equal to total amount divided by number of units. That's it. Here I'm going to calculate what is the total amount. Total amounts are 5 lakhs divided by number of units are how much? 40,000. That's it. Yeah, 13 rupees. Is it coming 13 rupees or how much it is coming? It is coming 12.5. So here I have given the, yeah, 12.5. So why it is already it is came like because I have cut the zeros, that's why it has come. Okay, here also I am going to calculate what is the per unit. The per unit will be total amount is 5 lakhs divided by number of units are 75,000 units. So here per unit is how much it is coming. Okay, I am going to set the data, change the format from, yes, okay, 6.667 or 67, whatever it is. So I have taken 2 digits, that's why it is showing 6.67. So production overhead is done. Now we are going to give the answer, that is, what is the answer for this? Work cost or factory cost. Okay, so what is the answer for this? I'm going to take the total of this. Okay, total of this. So I'll be getting the total. I'm going to give the color, easily you can understand. So that you can easily understand the answer. Okay, next is we will be going for the next thing, that is administrative expenses. So admin overhead. So admin overhead is totally it is given fixed. So if it is fixed, what we have to do? First let me write the total amount of fixed. How much it is fixed? 5 rupees. So per unit is 5 rupees means what about the total amount? Total amount equal to number of unit into total number of units. That is per unit is 5 rupees, number of units are 1 lakh. So 5 lakhs. Okay. This is fixed. So if it is fixed, which one will be same? The total amount will be same. So I'll be writing the total amount in the total amount column, same amount, 5 lakhs, 5 lakhs, 5 lakhs. Okay. So I'm going to change the color. It will be easy for you. Okay. Same color. Okay. So same thing, 5 lakhs. So I don't need to want again writing the dividing and all because already it is here. I can copy paste it. So 12 rupees 50 paise for this. 6 rupees 67 paise for this. Okay. Okay. Admin expenses are over. So once admin expenses are over, then what happens? We're going to take the total. What is the total? The total will be called as total, cost of production. Cost of production. So I will be taking the this and this. Add these two. I'll get the cost of production. It's up to you. If you want, you can color it, or you don't want to color it, and you can remove the color also. So it will be easy for you also. Yes. Okay. So this is done. Next is what? Next is selling and distribution overhead. So selling overhead. So underline this. Why? Because you have selling overhead as fixed also, variable also. So first I am writing fixed. Fixed is how much? Fixed is out of 10 rupees, 10 percentage is fixed into 10 percentage. Okay. So rupees 10 into 10 percentage. How much it is coming? 10 rupees into, then 1 rupee it is coming. Okay. So remaining will be variable. Okay. So variable will be variable equal to rupees 10 minus 1 fixed rupees 1. So how much it is coming? 9 rupees. Okay, 9 rupees. Okay, is it done? You understood, no? Next, now you got the per unit. Now you are going to calculate for total amount. So total amount is very simple. Take per unit 1 rupee and multiply by number of units are 1 lakh unit. So it is 1 lakh rupees only, and this one is per unit is 9 rupees and multiply by total number of units 1 lakh. So 9 lakh rupees. Okay, this is fixed. If it is fixed, then total amount will be same 1 lakh, and this is also 1 lakh. Okay, 1 lakh and 1 lakh. Okay. Now going to calculate what is the per unit cost. Simple. Take the total amount 1 lakh divided by number of units are 40,000 units. And here 1 lakh and the number of units are 75,000 units. So 1 lakh divided by 75,000 units. So 1 lakh divided by 75,000 units. And this is variable cost. So variable cost means the per unit will be same. Per unit will be same. Okay, so 9 rupees, 9 rupees, 9 rupees. Okay, again I'm repeating. So total amount of selling overhead is how much? Rupees 10 per unit. Okay, that you are going to segregate fixed how much, variable how much. So out of 10 rupees, the fixed is 10 percentage. So fixed is 10 rupees into 10 percentage, 1 rupee. And variable cost is remaining. Remaining will be variable. So 10 rupees out of that 1 rupee is fixed means remaining 9 rupees will be variable. Okay. If it is fixed, so I'll be taking the total amount same. All the column you are filling same. All the column you are filling same. And you're going to find out what is the per unit amount. So how to kind of per unit amount? Take the total divided by number of units, you'll get the per unit. Take the total divided by number of units per unit. And this is variable. If it is variable, then per unit will be same. So I am taking this 9 rupees for all per unit column. I am writing same 9 rupees, 9 rupees, 9 rupees. Now you are going to calculate what is the total amount. So total amount is how much? Equal to 9 rupees is a per unit multiplied by number of units are 40,000 units. And here 9 rupees and multiplied by number of units are 75,000 units. That's it. Next is distribution overhead. Distribution overhead. Okay. Distribution overhead is how much? Rupees 15. So again, I am taking. They have given fixed. Fixed is how much? 20%. That is rupees 15 into 20%. So how much it is coming? 15 into 20% means 3 rupees. And variable will be rupees 15 minus, that is fixed is how much? 3 rupees. Fixed rupees 3. From where you got the 3? This is nothing but this is the amount you have got it, and that you are going to minus it. Remaining will be variable. Either you can do like that, or you can do 15 rupees into 80% also you can do. 50 rupees into 18% also you can do. 80%. 20 is fixed means remaining 80 will be variable. So how much it is coming? 12 rupees. Okay. Now this is fixed. 3 rupees is fixed. So I am going to calculate what is the total amount. Okay, equal to 3 into 1 lakh. Okay, so 3 lakhs is the fixed. So if it is fixed, we'll be taking the amount, say 3 lakhs. Same. That means total amount will be same. Now you're going to calculate what is the per unit. So 3 lakhs divided by number of units are 40,000 units. And here also 3 lakhs divided by number of units are 75,000 units. Okay, so this is fixed. This is so we are going to have the total amount same. And this is variable. But it's variable, per unit will be same. Per unit will be same. So per unit is 12 rupees means I wanted to know what is the total amount. So 12 rupees multiplied by 1 lakh units. And here 12 rupees.
Ma'am?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Finish.
Yeah.
Finish. Further 1 minute. 12 rupees into 40,000 units. And here 12 rupees multiplied by 75,000 units. Okay, it is variable. So the variable means per unit will be same. Per unit will be same. So finally, you are going to take the total cost. So total cost will be all these three. Okay, cost of production, everything you are going to use. You will get the total cost. Total cost. So this is the total cost. And the last line, they have given total number of labor hours, anything is given. That's it. Okay, total cost. So what they have used, they have asked you to calculate budgeted per unit cost. So you have given all the budgeted per unit cost. So this is the total cost. Okay. So to understand your reference, I have given colors. So if you want, I can remove the colors. Yes, this is the answer, final answer.